Well, if you love big whips and you never get sick of nose wheelie clips, then I have got a present for you. It's a video blog from Mr. BQ. Do yourself a favor and tune into his YouTube.
So during the last vlog, when I asked you guys, what should I vlog about? What would be a cool thing that you guys would like to see? There was a lot of people that said, show us what you do to your bikes. Show us what you put on them. Show us all about them. So here I am in the garage today. I just got a freshie set of Dunlop MX3S tires. And I'm going to show you what I do to thing 1 and thing 2 here. They got names, but I don't really, I call them different stuff all the time. So I call this one Betsy quite a bit. And yeah, I don't really know. Susie is another one. So I just change their names a lot, but no offense. I'm really sorry, guys. I love you. But anyways, I'm going to show you what I do to my Honda 450s. Alright, so let's start with the ramp bike. The ramp bike is almost brand new. I haven't really got to ride it at all because I've landed on my head this year and I haven't really got a chance to ride a ramp. And since I didn't do X Games, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to kill myself all summer on the ramp. So first off, this bike has no pipe, so I understand that. No worries, FMF is on it. Lil D is he's gonna set me up. So the one thing, hold on, we got an airplane out there. It's gonna be loud for a second. We got an Air Force base right over the house. So anyways, let's start with the wheels. Norworks built me some pretty sticky wheels. These things have kite hubs, DID, STX rims, some black powder coated spokes, and they're pretty sick. They definitely hold up well. They're strong, and for what I do, that's necessary. So we got Dunlop MX3S tires on the thing. A Chirby's plastic. First off, I do all the work on these things. I do it all myself. Since I have no motor work, I really have no real reason to have anybody else help me out because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too hard of a deal. The only thing I don't do is my suspension. So Merge Racing does the suspension. This thing, I'm not really sure what the spring rate is in it, but it's definitely stiffer than my Motorbike. I still think we might go a little bit stiffer on the shock, but honestly, I've never had two bikes, so to have a bike that is actually set up for ramps is pretty amazing. It's a pretty sweet feeling for sure. It's been something that I've always rode my motorbike on the ramps with, and it's got me in trouble a few times, but the thing's just really soft. But since I don't do any big tricks or flips or anything like that, it's really not that necessary to have something that's too freestylish, you know. Mainly just what I'm comfortable on. So if I'm gonna go ride something like Monster Cup coming up, or if I'm gonna do something with a ramp, I'll definitely go take this bike out for a while and do some jumping on the ramp. But this bike has only been ridden for probably 2 hours, maybe at the most. So it's pretty new still. So I haven't got to ride the ramp really this year because I've been kind of hurt. So just been kind of trying to get back in the swing of things, and I really am starting to feel good on the old motorbike over here. So let's see what else she's got. So there's Works Connection parts all over this bike and my other bike too. Works Connection definitely helps me out a lot. They have ever since probably 2006, but the amazing clutch perch here, this thing will make your clutch pull so much better, so much easier. I really like to feel the lever too. We got Works Connection bar mounts, we got covers, we got the axle blocks, we have what else do we have Works Connection on here? This got a hole shot button on it, but it's not for the freestyle bike, you know, it just happens to be on that fork guard. We got the rear brake cover, we have a couple of engine plugs there. We got the radiator braces. The radiator braces are huge. I am really picky about that. I don't like bent radiators, and I don't like honestly paying that much money to fix my bent radiators. So I like the Works Connection radiator braces for sure. So we got a Henson clutch cover on here. And not only does the clutch cover not wear like a stock one, but that clutch works really good. The thing doesn't slip at all. She's really, really good. It works really good. So let's see what else we got here. We got one thing that I'm really picky about here is the front brake. I really, really love a good front brake. And the reason that I can have that is by, oh, you guessed it, Moto Stuff. These guys really, really do a good job building their product. This 280 millimeter oversized brake, the thing works so good, and that's honestly why I can do nose wheelies that I can do. That's why I can stop on the landings of the jumps, because that thing works so good. I like that it's not a floating rotor. I like that it's a solid mount. I've had a lot of problems in the past with my floating rotors whenever I did have them before this. I've had a lot of problem with them coming loose and just warping, not working good. So this Moto Stuff brake is so good. I'm not quite the same about the rear. I don't really mind having the stock line, and even though it's not steel braided, I'm not really as picky about my rear brake. But my front, I'm really picky about it. So another thing we got here. What else? We got chain and sprockets. I run the stock gearing. It's $13.49 on the new 450. I don't really know what chain that is. I got it off ride365.com, honestly, and that's where I got both of those. Anytime I don't really have any support on something, I just get it on Ride365. So they help me out. So I honestly bought that too. People probably think that I get all kinds of free stuff off ride365.com, and I just can get whatever I want, but it's not the case. Honestly, everything I get on there I buy, and I buy it at retail. It's not I'm no special person, you know. It's nothing that I do out of the ordinary, nothing that I do that deserves to get free stuff. Whenever you're starting a business, it's definitely hard, and it's something that's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but we got a lot of good people behind us, and it's definitely taken off. But thanks to you guys, honestly, I really do appreciate you guys' help, and it's been fun. So I'm looking forward to keeping that up. Now back to my bike. Forget that little random mumbo jumbo of just political stuff. You know, we don't need that. So other than that, with the Works Connection parts, the Ride365.com bot, I'm not really sure what kind it is, chain. The Moto Stuff brakes, Norworks wheels, a Cherby's plastic, FMF pipe that's not on there, Henson clutch, the ODI grips and bars. I'm not sure if I already said that or not. Other than that, my bike's just pretty regular. Honestly, I know it's in good shape. I also have the Think Technology seat, which I can't leave that out, or the Fusion graphics. Obviously, that's something that just stands out, you know. These guys do an awesome job. It's really cool too. These guys use a product that if you happen to get an air bubble in your plastic or in your graphics when you put it on, it's a material that will actually let the air bubble seep through. So you can push the air bubble right out without lifting your graphics off. It's pretty sick. So the Think Technology seat is the grippiest seat I've ever had in my life. It'll definitely rub your booty for a good day on riding, but it's good. So now that we've seen the ramp bike that I haven't ridden, let's look at the motorbike. I know it's not in quite as good a shape, but honestly, the thing has 12.2 hours on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the bars, grips, Works Connection parts, all the same as the ramp bike. The only thing it doesn't have is the axle blocks, which I'm not really sure why. I just didn't get those. But it does have an FMF pipe, so that thing is kitted and fitted with that FMF, baby. She's awesome. This FMF pipe is really good. I love the look of it. I love that it's lighter than stock. I love that it works better, and man, the thing is really good. Got a different color seat cover on this one. Think Technologies got the seat cover and the seat foam. This seat foam, which I didn't talk about on this bike, it actually doesn't soak in water, and it's way lighter than stock. I don't know exactly on numbers how much lighter, but it's quite a bit lighter. So it doesn't soak in water, like, you know how your seat will get a bunch of a bunch of water in it, and it won't. It'll break down and start coming apart. But these don't do that. So I like my Think seats. Got Fusion graphics on here. They have 12 hours on them, so they're pretty much looking doggone good for having 12 hours on. That's for sure. I don't think I could have done any better. Minus that scratch right there on that front fender. I think that's from me falling over. But this one has a Works Connection whole shot clamp, but no button. So I don't really know what's up with that. It's a good thing I don't do much racing, you know. So when I do race, though, I'm set. I get pretty good starts with those Works Connection things. So this bike is basically the same as the other one, other than the suspension. Merge Racing, Jim did a really, really good job on this one. The first 17 he actually ever touched was my bike, and he went a little bit stiffer on this one. But I think, man, the bike is so good. I don't feel like I would change anything on the bike. So the suspension works really well. As always, got the steel braided front brake line and the Moto Stuff front brake rotor, the 280 again. I can't ride without that. That's the one thing that I'm really, really pickiest about on the bike. So I love having a good front brake. But other than that, and the twin air filter, which I also bought off ride365.com, I really don't think there's too much else that I haven't filled you guys in on. But another thing I do on the Motorbike, I run a 1.8 radiator cap. It comes stock with a 1.6, and I really don't know that it makes that much difference, but it's mainly just peace of mind for knowing that whenever you ride a lot, your bike gets warmer, that you're gonna have a higher pressure radiator cap on there, so she won't spit any fluid out. The bike honestly is just awesome. These new 17/18 Honda 450s, these are both 17s by the way, but the new 17 and 18 450s are so much better than any bike I've ever owned. Honestly, I really do enjoy riding them, and they make dirt bikes fun again. So I'm gonna go tighten these spokes up, and I'm gonna get ready to go ride this weekend. I just kind of wanted to go over these bikes with you and kind of show you guys what I'm working with. They're really nothing off of stock, honestly. Just bolt-on parts that you can get for 40, 50 bucks, 60 bucks at the motorcycle shop or at ride365.com. But other than that, I'm not working with any motor work. I'm not doing anything special like that to the bike. So it's pretty basic, but I just thought you guys would like to see what I'm riding, so I figured I would go over it with you. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.